Team captain of Adamson University, Angelica Kinlog, with the kill there. Let's take a look at this drop ball courtesy of Sheila Pineda. As Adamson University is looking great so far here this afternoon. Looking for win number 6 and more importantly, a temporary lead over FEU and UST in terms of the number of wins they have tallied. FEU and UST will clash in our second volleyball game this afternoon here in UAAP Season 74. Magtalas coming back in the ball game for Del Mundo. Rookie setter, Magtalas.
Service, Zapanta.
Cuevas pops it up. Magtalas goes to South Ramos. Zapanta. Makatuno for Kinlog. And another one for the team captain of the Lady Falcons.
So far, Kinlog is very effective at her position.
Service.
Itong si Kinlog, if you'll see the attacks that she's had, ang bigat ng bola, no? It's very heavy. She puts a lot of power into it.
That was a lot of power there from the rookie, Alguino. As we go to Patch Cansana for this courtside update on UP.
During the huddle, Coach Jared was straight to his point. His concern now are the spikers of Adamson. Ilang beses na daw kasi talaga sila nadadali doon. Therefore, since the first time out, he's been constantly reminding the blockers to know the right timing. Wag na natin ipaabot sa second line of defense natin. But at the same time, he called everyone's attention to put their guards up. Now, you mentioned Magtalas earlier, Anton, one of the setters of UP. According to Coach Jared, malaki na daw ang improvement niya as a setter because during her high school days, she was really a middle spiker. So the transition of her from a middle spiker to a setter was a challenge for her. But at the same time, her being able to adjust only showed how flexible she is as an athlete. Anton and Ann?
Thank you, Patch, for that report. Indeed, she was a middle hitter, middle spiker, as well as the Joyce Palad was also a middle hitter and spiker. We saw her playing that position a while ago in the first set. But as I mentioned, she played the first 3 games for UP this season as a setter. So, na-convert si Joyce Palad into that position.
And speaking of, players who have been converted, there are actually quite a few players here in the UAAP, current and even former players who were just converted. Like Tisa Etaflasal used to be an attacker. You have there Denise Tan of UST was also a former attacker, turned into a setter when she got into college.
And in some very rare situations, the coach calls on certain players to suddenly become a setter. Remember Chuck Cruz in the finals 2 seasons ago against UST.
That's right. I think Chuck Cruz has played all the positions already for Coach Ramil.
Biggest lead of the game for Adamson University, 13-6, as they continue to try to pull away.
Oh, that's overreaching for Araneta.
Araneta really has not been herself here in UAAP Season 73. She has not exploded at all. If you're a UP fan, I'm sure you missed the 25 points, 21-point explosions of Araneta. So far, her best output has been just 12 points here in Season 74.
So quite unlikely and quite different as well from what we've seen in the past season.
But then, of course, the other teams also know that Araneta is capable of putting up the points on the board. Therefore, their defense is really focused on her.
That's right, but at this point, of course, for UP, what you need is a high percentage attack.
Near impossible situation there, but UP able to manufacture a point there.
Look at this. Pineda from the middle. 3 blockers there for UP.
Emotion shown there by Magtalas. Hopefully that will ignite something for UP. Soriano just sucking the confidence out of the Lady Maroons, though, as she and the rest of the Lady Falcons have built a huge lead here in set number 2.